Yeah, there you go. It's full time.
Solid. Well done.
And they're shouting rude.
Give me the match ball anyway. Give me the match
Manchester
ball.
United 5, Leicester City 2. My goodness me, KG, the comedian.
Streets of St. Phillips holding. Man of the match.
That's a question, actually. Who would be your man of the match?
Easy. I'm giving it to Bruno Fernandes.
Really?
Nah, take him this. My man of the match has to go to Casemiro. Solid performance, done what he needs to do. And yeah, like, simple, job done. You know, like, goes out there, runs all over the place, committed. And that's what you want to see. Do you know Casemiro speaks perfect English? Like,
it's good. It's better.
He speaks good English, bro. Like, he's like good. Like, so every time I see him, I think, oh man, I don't know if you just like you understand me totally. Perfect. Doesn't talk that much.
Good English, mate. Good English.
Really
what he does.
English.
Yeah. But 5 goals to 2. Obviously, now a lot of discussion will be about, you know, this with the players not playing for Erik ten Hag, etc., etc. Do we have to sort of take a step back and go, look, scored goals today. Fairness, couldn't do that under Erik, you know. But it's Leicester reserves. It's Carabao Cup midweek. The true test is on Sunday, but you can't ask for much more, can you?
Yeah, definitely. Like, Man United needed to win this game. There was a feeling of relaxed. There was a feeling of, you know, I don't know, maybe they can feel the fresh start. Maybe they feel a sense of difference. You know, like Ten Hag's style, Ten Hag's tactics, and how he wants to play is quite rigid. Players, there's certain, in terms of where he wants everyone to be. For Ten Hag's system has to be perfect. Everyone has to do their job perfectly for Ten Hag's system to work, you know, and that's not something they had to do today. You know, they was told to just go out there and enjoy their football. And these lot without pressure, and, you know, when they have to show a bit of bite and mentality, they're going to be fine. When they're under the cosh and pushed, that's when you start to see the team crumble, you know? So again, this wasn't a game to really judge Man United. You'll really know Man United when we're really Premier League 14th. We have to do something about that. Are they going to shoot the metal?
We've been doing that in the Carabao Cup already this season, haven't we? Right? We played Barnsley 7-0, or whatever it was, you know. Yeah, and even in the Europa League, you know, haven't lost a game, 3 draws, yeah. But what's cost Erik ten Hag's job this season was the league form, wasn't it? Being 14th in the league. So if you know, they can replicate that against Chelsea at the weekend, that would be the true test. As far as this evening, though, for me, it did feel like it was an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his interim reign of maybe going to those players and saying, look, I'm not going to put on you all of these, you know, tactical instructions or whatever. Just, you're better than this group out here. Yeah. You're Man United. You're at Old Trafford. We've been shit recently. Go out there and just do what you do, kind of thing. You know,
absolutely.
Don't overthink it. Just go out there. And that's what kind of happened. Bozo gene still exists, clearly, you know, with the goals we conceded. Bit of luck on our side as well, I think. You know, you can't necessarily say that some of the goals we got weren't lucky today. I mean, look at them. You know, Dalot could have probably been offside for the second one. You get the bouncing around, you get the deflection rather with Bruno for the free kick. You get bouncing off 2 posts and Casemiro puts it in. For the one in the second half, they do a short pass back that Bruno rounds the goalkeeper with. So there's luck on our side as well. There, certainly.
You have to create your own luck at the same time.
Exactly. And that's also builds confidence sometimes, because as a player, when you're playing, if you go, tell you what, it's going for us here today. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's going for us. That builds confidence too. So, you know, like you said, the truer test will come. We're still not totally sure when Amorim's going to be coming in. Might be after the international break, which it means that we've got Ruud for a bit longer. And if that is the case, we've got Ruud for a bit longer, then you couldn't start much better than this evening, could you? 5 goals, win through to the next round. Oh, and by the way, the team that you're playing at the weekend, they went out of the competition too. So they've got negative momentum. We've got some positive momentum.
Positive momentum.
Take it.
And you know what? And again, we live in this competition still. You know, it's a competition I wouldn't mind winning. You know, that's me being honest with you. You know, there's some things that need to develop. Again, I'll put Xerxes on a serious fitness plan just so he can get around the pitch. I think if this guy's fitter, we would benefit. If he now starts to do the wet course running around thing, that's going to help us. And then that level of hold-up play, brilliant. You know, as soon as we actually just need to keep him playing. But because we're in such a weird situation, it's tough to, like, you want to blood him into the squad, but then that's going to take time, and we're not in a position to do that. Are you with me? Like, he's someone that we actually need to get, because we can't have just one striker. We actually need him to find form. Are you with me?
We need strikers in general to find form, because you look at the goals this evening, don't you? You know, Garnacho scores, and to be fair, he has been doing that this season, hasn't he? Garnacho scores. Casemiro, I mean, what a performance! I mean, talk about rolling back the years. Not only get a couple of goals, but his passing. You know, even in the first one, Dalla might have been offside, yes, but his first goal. I mean, KG's like 30 yards out, whips in top corner, Casemiro special. He looked brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And maybe this will be interesting to see what happens tactically moving forward. There was those reports, weren't there, that Casemiro felt that the tactics under Ten Hag had exposed him and were playing not to his strengths. Maybe that might be what happens moving forward, where we're under at least Ruud. We don't know of Amorim. He might just be like, Cass, you can't get around the pitch as much, so we're going to play a little bit different. I'm going to ask you to do something different. Maybe that's what it might be. So yeah, that's positive. I think Ugarte settling much more.
Is a big deal as well. Him playing next to Casemiro.
Do you think that's a bit of confidence as well? Going, I know my guy's coming in as well. So
Ugarte settling very nicely. He's cooking perfectly for us. You saw some of the interceptions, breaking up a play. The passes are better. Yeah, it's good. This is what we're looking for and hoping for. We want these players that we bought in to play games, to be in the team. Get the most out of them as soon as possible, and that's something we've done today with another good game for Ugarte, and you're seeing his strengths. Now there's still parts of his game that needs to develop, but yeah, I'm liking it. Another player that's doing well, Matthias de Ligt.
4-2 up at half time against Chelsea, then you'd be like, bloody hell. You know what I mean?
That's 2-0.
Really?
2-0. You know what? I don't think they've played a strong team though. Let me look at the team that they've gone in there with. Foden up front, and then Ake, Diaz, Stones, Nunes. It's that midfield there, O'Reilly and Mac. It's not a bad team though. Lewis, it's not a bad team. Boy. All right.